So I got a 97 Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo Quadra-Track 5.2 V8. And I've had 2 or 3 fuel pumps go out on this. And I'm going to show you guys the easiest way to replace it. I replaced the one legitimately first time. But it happened again. So the second time, I cut a hole right above the gas tank. And to do that, I have to drop the tank probably about 4 to 6 inches. Sawzall or angle grinder. I used an angle grinder because the blade would be shorter. I was worried about sparks and stuff, but it's right there. Literally, all you gotta do, unplug that one, unplug this one, unplug that one. Well, I already said that, huh? And these wires go back and back under the Jeep. Go under here. I've had no issues since I've done this though. There's a bolt right here, and it's a bracket. It hooks right into the top right there. You undo that bolt, drop the tank almost as far as that bolt to go. And on the other side, there's another one. That bolt. And on some of these Jeeps, this heat shield right here also connects to the tank. It just depends on the year you have. Well, and as well as that, there's this harness right here. Got to unplug this harness, pull it out, and that's your fuel pump plug-in. That's for your power, keeps it on, whatever. I don't know much, but that's the power of the fuel pump. I know that. You unplug that, you pull the line through, you get your new fuel pump. And when you do that, when you get your new fuel pump, you unscrew this right here, this whole ring, and the whole assembly just comes straight up. The other thing is when you put it back in, make sure you have that gasket, which I did not use because I don't think I got the right pump. But that gasket is right there. And that was my old gasket. I'm not sure if I have one in there or not, honestly, but it runs good the way it is, so I'm going to leave it. Don't spill or nothing. But when you do drop this, usually since it is a Jeep, a lot of people abuse them and go through mud, so you might have to clean a lot of this out before you pull it. Because if you pull this, you get a lot of dirt in your tank, you have to dump your tank anyways. And I just want to let you guys know that, and I'm going to give you an easy way to do this. So right there, it's about 12 inches or so. About 12 inches or so. And then from that side of the Jeep, we'll extend this tape measure out a second real quick. From that side of the Jeep, got 14 and a half. And I'll show you where I'm measuring it from. 14 and a half to that edge. Then 14 and a quarter right there. Then we got to extend it a little more. We got from the inner wheel well right there. You see the wheel well. I'll say right with the fabric, even with the fabric just about. And that's about 21 and a half. And that right there all the way to the edge of the vehicle is about 26. And how I did it is I counted the grooves. So you got a cross member right here. So you can see that right there. The other side does not have one. That's just open lip right there. What I did was I counted the cross member, so if I cut through or whatever, it didn't hurt the tank. What I did is I dropped the tank about 4 inches with the bolts I showed you. Then I cut, then I raised the tank back up, cleaned all this out with a shop vac, pulled the pump, and this had old gas in it, so I used my shop vac to pull out the old gas because I didn't really care about my shop vac, but that will kill your shop vac if you do that and you care about it. What I did is grooves. So you got 1, 2, 3, and then 4. But on the third one, right on the right where it lips over on the third one is where the edge of the pump's going to be. You go 1, 2, and you eat that groove right on the inside of 2 or right on the lip of 2. From that, so it'll be 5 over them essentially. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So 3 and 5. 3 and 5 is where you want it. And you can see it is just regular Jeep, nothing special. I do it from the left side since it is a little easier. But that's just how I did it. I thought it'd help a lot of other people out and save them some time, especially if you have consistent fuel pump issues, or if you just change it once. This is a lot easier too, because you don't have to fucking pull the tank out and blah blah. It's just a bunch of bullshit doing that. Now I'm just a redneck kid, so if you want to do it the right way, do it the right way. But I also noticed, put this down, you do want to caulk it or JB weld it or something, because if you don't, you could get some exhaust fumes through here or even some smell of gas. And do not spill gas in here. You cannot get the smell out. I did, because I used hella cleaners and it took me about a month. And then all you do is I put something over it, but it doesn't matter what you do. And I just flop this back. You can't even tell you ever had a hole. Really, you pull the carpet up, cut yourself a hole, caulk it over, which I'm going to caulk right now. I just cut the caulking, but caulk it over and you're good. Really, then you're good. And I gave you measurements, so if you got any questions, let me know.